Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy and today we're doing another full review episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my returning viewers, you know how we do, so let's do it to it. So, the box is sort of nice in its simplicity. There's a little bit, you don't need a government warning, but there's your website down there. And everything seems to be up to date. But this is the full review episode of the Marquis de Montesquiou Armagnac VSOP. That's very superior old pale. It's a product of France, traditional alambic appellation Armagnac Contrôlé. 700 milliliter. Gascon since 1936. 43% alcohol by volume, which is relatively higher than your average Armagnac. So we don't. Thanks for the service for the box, and we're moving on. Glass, please. Absolutely. Here's the bottle. Basically everything you've seen on the box. My French is rusty. My older brother took French, and I helped him with that and Spanish, but I had stuck in Latin. So yeah. There's the back side. We've been enjoying this. Imported by BCI Houston, Texas. Interesting, because a lot of the imaging and images that I saw online were of a different bottle and labeling. So this must be the upgraded revamp of the aesthetics and whatnot. So cork pop. The whole thing is cork. The whole thing is cork. That's going to be a neat little keeper. Let's go ahead. All right, we're in frame. All right, good. It doesn't matter because you're going to end up swapping that around anyways, right? So before we get into any deeper, we're going to break out, I know it's not a whiskey, but we're going to break out my color scale just for, bumps and giggles. It's really weird because I can't see. Let's swap it around real quick. See? It changes depending on the direction of the lighting. But to me, it looks like it comes in at a good copper. Yeah, it looks like it comes in at a good copper. But let's move on, shall we? So, Marquis de Montesquiou has a serious line, serious offering line. They have a series. This is called the base or basic series. They have the VSOP, and I think the XO. That's the three. Then they jump up to an oxygen series, which is a very specific year age stated. They do like an 8, a 10, whatever. They're very specific about it, and I think it's like a single barrel, or at least every barrel that they use in it is specifically at that date, that age range. Not a range. It's a year stated. And then they have a Giraffe d'Orange liqueur, which is weird. I think I've seen it actually. So I paid $48.70 out the door from my not so local specs. It's a little bit further out. I think it's a third distance away for when it comes. So 43% ABV on the nose. I'm getting oak, vanilla, apricot, orange peel, caramel, and cinnamon. That's nice. I like that. It's got a really good nose. Quite sort of like rich and syrupy. Not so syrupy. Maybe oily. Kind of oily. All right, let's get on the palate. Okay. This is a little different. And I think that extra little bump in the ABV really helps carry it. I'm getting, hold on, let me stop. Back up. Acclimation pour may not be as accurate as you think it is. But while I'm working that out, this looks like those old medicinal jugs that they used to put all the like the liquids in and stuff like that. Why did they move away from the more elegant bottle design to basic medicinal aesthetics? Let's get one more and we'll move on. It's got really good viscosity. Transfers really well to the palate. And this is why I waited. I do get candied, caramelized fruit, like the pear or the apricot and the orange. There's a little bit of, here's where the oak, vanilla, and the cinnamon take a back seat to all the fruits. It's really nice. And it does have a very slight soda-esque sort of effervescent sort of feel to it. It's kind of light, but it's also kind of oily. It's kind of weird. This sets itself apart from any other Armagnac or cognac that I've had so far. It's really good. I like it, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. So before we do the final pour, the finish here. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, go ahead and do so while you're there. That way all this content comes to you without bothering the algorithm. Leave it alone, let it sleep, go away. Let's do this finish. This is very reminiscent of Remy Martin. The Remy Martin cognac is going to drink lighter, maybe a little more crisp, because it has a little bit more of that soda-esque effervescence sort of sensation to it. This one has that, except it's not as bright or as crisp. It's a little toned down. It's got more deeper richness to it. I like this one. I really do. It's got a good finish. With most Armagnacs, I don't get a whole lot of heat or warmth on the back end. Everywhere else is pretty good though. You get cheeks at a 3, jowls sub 3, gums trying to push a 3, but it ain't gonna make it. Lips are about a 2, settling at a nice 2. It has a very slight dryness on the finish, but that may be just my tongue. I like it. Let's put a score on it, shall we? This is going to land... Wait, hold on. Let me revise that. I'm going to put this at a strong 4 out of 5. How about that? I was debating whether or not to push it over the 5, but it's pretty good. The XO, I don't know. I might like to try the VS. Go back and see, because if the VS is a little bit more character, a little bit more oomph, a little bit more roughness, the VS might take the win. And I might not try the XO, but hey, you know how we do. We just might do it anyways. If I find that Giraffe de Orange, might try that as well. But for just under $50 out the door, it's a beautiful Armagnac VSOP. My fair price on it, I'll leave it alone. I think it's pretty good at that price point. I've had some other Armagnacs at $50 to $60. I like this one better than them. But there it is. Would I buy this again? I would try something else, like I said, the VS or the XO. But there it is. In the comment section, love to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? What do you think about Armagnac? Have you had this Marquis de Montesquiou? Let's talk about it. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have a really beautiful one.